Greetings, fellow Octopathians, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler, and I made a mistake last episode. This cleric here, I didn't start his side quest. I just read his inquiry and left. Oops. Some moons ago, a ruffian began extorting coin from pilgrims traveling to the great cathedral. Word is spread and fewer pilgrims dare make the journey. That scoundrel must be driven off. I know who he's talking about. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. This is a good time as any to switch party members. So I'm going to need Haunted. Oops. Can I do this without Ophelia? Well, I could just have Haunted do it. Have her provoke him. Oh, she needs the golden axe. I almost forgot about that. Actually, no, she has that bow I just got. The holy longbow that I said I would do between him and sea. 445, accuracy down, critical up. So it's about as accurate as a axe is. I don't see the problem. Yeah, so we'll just do that. I won't give her the golden axe. Let's run the scoundrel off real quick, and then I shall head to Stonegard. Yeah, my apologies. This is something I got too wound up looking for Lie Black in this town that I forgot to trigger that side quest. Be gone with you! What in the world?
Letting us begin. Letting the hunt begin.
Lind, attack! Rawr.
Listen to me. Letting my arrow fly and true. Coming if thou dares. Let me holding back nothing.
Oh, this is why I prefer old
Letting the
brick.
hunt beginning.
Alright, who do I have here? Dark Roller! Attack!
Coming if thou dares. Coming if thou dares.
Ugh, provoke fights are so slower.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Letting the hunt begin.
There we go, problem's dealt with.
I honor thee, my queen.
Enough! Alright, I confess, I was in the wrong and I won't deny. I'd lost me job and had not a copper to me name. It was out of despair that I turned to crime. But thieving don't suit me. I'm going to get me honest work. Hang me if I don't. I trust this will not happen again. You're a priest? No, I swear on my mother's grave, it's honest work or none for me. Well, cathedral is in need of a caretaker. Someone to sweep the floors and so on. That sounds grand, your holiness. I'm proper handy with a broom. Alright. That's resolved. To Cobblestone. And to expedite this, basic maneuvers, which means I won't be fighting nearly as many monsters in the Chapter 2 zone of the Highlands, but that's okay. There's a couple dungeon areas in the Chapter 2 zones, but I'll have to check them out at a later time. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Stonegard is to the south. Yep. To Stonegard, head left and go south. North Stonegard Pass. Danger level 30. To Everhold, continue south. I just guessed. I didn't think that was anything. Shrine of the Thunderblade. So brand the Thunderblade? I'll have to do the old Rick voice for this. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Brand, the Thunderblade. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. Now strike your enemies down with righteous fury. You now have the warrior as the secondary job. One left, the merchant. Alright, I'm going to have to start assigning secondaries here very soon to anyone who doesn't have it yet. Okay, what's this say? To Goldshore, head north. To Stonegard, continue east. Stonegard. No encounters. That's right, I had business here. Honnet. You travel to Stonegard where your master Zonta was headed when he penned his first and only letter, and so your search begins. Story so far. And so Honnet set forth in search of Zonta. Her master, the closest thing to a father she had vanished while pursuing the baleful fiend, the Red Eye, and the huntress has vowed to find him and bring him home. The direwolf Hagen, Zonta's ever-faithful companion, had returned to their village, but alone. It was enough to make Honnet fear the worst. In the first and only letter he wrote before disappearing, Zonta had mentioned the town of Stonegard, and so Honnet followed her master to the highlands, but to what avail? Stonegard. This is where master said he would sojourn. Well, Hagen, dost thou perceive his scent? Something about this place confuseth and troubleth me. No matter. Thou hast done well to bringing us here. Now it is my turn to lead in the hunt. But this is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our forest home. Rawr. Now, child, thou needst not fear. We will ask in the people. Someone is bound to knoweth of master.
Well,
I am glad thou agreest. Now where to begin in the search? The alehouse, of course. If master has known anyone in this town, it would be there. Hit up the local tavern like we always do. Make for the local tavern. Yeah. Indeed we shall. Oh, this is a... What is this place?
Hello there.
Oh, this is a bookbindery. So that's... We'll need to go there for Cyrus. Here's the tavern.
Welcome.
What can I do you for, lass?
greetings.
A bowl of that broth, if thou wouldst, and answering me a question.
All right.
The broth is easy enough. As for your answers, you'll have to ask the question before I can tell you if I have any.
So then...
Knowest thou of a hunter named Zant? I believe he sojourned here some moons ago. I know him, but I ain't seen him around for a spell now. Heard he'd taken to visiting a woman named Natalia. She's got a house on the edge of town.
So then...
Natalia? This name is unfamiliar to me. I thank thee, landlord. If you don't mind me prying, lass, you don't happen to be his apprentice, do you?
Yes.
I am.
Ah.
I knew it. He used to talk about you all the time, he did, when he was on cups. Apprentice who's nothing like him, strict and straight as an arrow. No time for foolishness and folly, he'd say. As soon as you mentioned his name, I reckoned you was the one and the same. What with you matching his description and all. I'll take that as a compliment. Will you now?
Oh.
What is it, Hagen?
Damn.
Something has happened. Come in, girl. We must follow in him. Follow Hagen. Travel banter.
This bodeth ill.
Haunted insiders. Why ever didst Hagen reaction in such a manner? An astute question. If I may posit, Hagen is of a species known as the dire wolf, yes? It is said that a wolf's sense of smell is 100 million times more sensitive than that of man. And amongst wolves, dire wolves have the most sensitive noses of all. I would posit that when he entered the city, he was overwhelmed by all the smells common to such a bustling center of activity. And yet of all these odors, he would be most sensitive to those he's most familiar with. To wit, hast thou a point? I was just getting there. To wit, he detected a certain scent, namely the scent belonging to Master. Of course, then we must make in haste. Yes, precisely. Thou shouldst not loosen heart. I will listen to one of thy lectures after our job is done. Quick save here. Follow that wolf!
Hoy!
Shoo, you mangy beast! Bugger off!
At your service.
My dearest Natalia, what a delightful coincidence! Fancy running into each other here.
How are you?
I fancy that. I was just returning from the market.
It is an honor.
Oh, but what a burden you are shouldering! My dear, you must allow me to deliver it for you. That is, I'll have my man here do it naturally.
Nay.
I'm most honored, sir, but you needn't. Milady, I insist. I could not forgive myself if I were to strain a muscle. Upon my honor, his worship never gives up, does it?
Right.
Poor lass caught the eye of the wrong sort. Bound to happen with her looks turning every man's head.
Not so.
Is a wolf draped in silks, and that a soldier of his? Make sure you don't fall afoul of the husbands and father.
Oh.
There ain't no refusing him once he's got the scent. Remember the miller's daughter?
Oh ho!
So that's it, Hagen. Thou knowest this woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature that thou art, thou seest that she is in trouble. And so thou went scaring off the soldier.
So then...
Is that right, Hagen?
Understood.
Then let me help you. Were a fearsome beast to appear before him, that soldier would flee it. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. Provoke his bodyguard. I wasn't prepared to fight monsters!
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next? Come in if thou darest. Come in if thou darest. Come in if thou darest.
Alright, which of my monsters do I have here that I can use? Oh, the Dark Roller will work. Oh, he's poisoned! Gah!
Let the hunt begin.
Man, he's actually wounding me pretty good.
Let my arrow fly and come in if thou darest. Visit'st me. Let the hunt begin. Let come. Come.
My goodness, how much health does he have?
Come in if thou darest. Let my arrow fly and true.
Alright, I need to do something else here. Nah, keep wearing a shield out.
Letting the hunt begin.
Ow! There, I needed a heal.
Come in if thou darest. Let's holding back nothing.
There, finally.
The hunt ends.
I hate provoked fights. Ulbrich is so much simpler.
Oh!
Yeah, a monster in the middle of town! Where are you going? I paid good money for you.
Hagen?
Hagen, where have you been? You left so sudden and I've had no tidings of neither of you since. Where's your master, Hagen? Where's Zanta?
Greetings.
Thou must be Natalia. I need speaking with thee.
Oh?
Oh, and who might ye be?
Greetings.
I am Zanta's apprentice. I have traveled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
His apprentice, you say? Then you must be haunted. I've heard tell of ye. So master spake of me.
Aye.
Said you were a fine young huntress and learning fast, no matter his ham-fisted teaching. To raising others whilst belittling himself. That soundeth like master. Aye, he's a good man, but as guileless as a bee.
So then...
Guileless, yes. Fatuous also, with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet he is honest and noble, and handeth a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
You speak the truth there. So where is the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far.
The truth is...
Hagen returned to our village alone. I have come here in search of master.
What?
What? Good God, has something happened to the man? I was hoping that thou could help me answer that.
Huh.
I fear I may not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell you all I know.
Forgive me.
Can we talk in at thine home? Letting me carry some of that.
Thank you.
Thank ye. Oh, we're going straight to the house.
Huh.
Wish there was more I could tell ye. Last I heard, he was heading for the forest out in the hills yonder. Then nothing.
Perchance.
When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. Disappeared before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then the days turned to weeks and the weeks to... I beg thee, forgive us my bluntness, but how didst thou know him? My husband died not so long ago. Zonto was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service to the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and well, they shared a love of hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, Zonto started calling from time to time. And I appreciated the company, truth be told.
Understood.
Oh. Am I embarrassing you, dear? I suppose he's like a father to you. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in and cared for me, raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to passeth on his knowledge, the hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So.
But yes, to me he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
You must be worried sick, him being gone so long with no word. I am. Thanketh thee for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I am going to the forest, though surely the trail is cold by now.
Well, well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
Yes.
I will. May I ask one more favor? When thou next seest him, dost not telling him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father, though? I don't see where the harm is. He would never letteth me live it down. Aye, doubtless true, now that you mention it. He's just the sort who'd tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret. Thanketh thee. Exit town to the north and make for the Spectre Wood. Oh. Oh, so I'm in the east part of town right now. There's a provisioner and an armor shop here. Okay, nothing too shocking here. The Horn Cleaver, Killer Bow, Magus Bow, which I already got a better bow. Silver. The Falcon Hat. Elemental attack down. Barely raises the other stats at all. Shit. Pardon my French. Alright, there's nothing to see. I need to go to the inn because Haunted is hurt. And I don't think there's a save point in the east part of town. I didn't see it on the map, but I could have been not paying attention. That looked like the headman for the village. Oh yeah, this is the bookbinder place. Save the game. Now, I will venture into the Spectre Wood next time. And depending on how fast it goes, I could fight the boss. I don't know. We'll see. So I'll leave the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.